One of the most powerful tools that small businesses have are your loyal customers, right? These are customers that continually come back to you. They view your brand very high on their list, but the biggest problem is, how do you get loyal customers? I think you could get them through email marketing. And in this guide, we're going to go over strategies that will hopefully transform those casual visitors into devoted customers, brand spokespeople, without you ever having to do anything special for them. Ultimately, this is going to drive sales. It's going to drive brand loyalty. And whether you have never delved into email marketing or you feel like you know a lot, there are tips in this guide for every single person on the spectrum. So let's look at effective email marketing for small businesses and how you can use it to elevate your marketing efforts. Now, we're going to go over a couple main points, and I'll put these on the screen. The first thing that we're going to talk about is effective email marketing tips overall. Number 2, we'll talk about small business email strategies. And then number 3, and probably what a lot of people are here for, we're going to talk about how to increase sales through marketing emails. So let's start at the beginning of the email, and let's talk about how you can craft a good subject line. Now, subject lines are crucial, right, to catch your audience's attention. It's the first thing that they're going to see, and there are several tips that I have gathered over the past few years of what a good subject line is and what it isn't. And I have learned this based off of trial and error, so I have failed, so you don't have to. Couple quick tips that you can implement today. Number 1, keep your subject line short, okay? Don't spell out your entire email in the subject line. Your goal is to get them to click on it. So don't spell out everything that's in your email. Just make it interesting. How can you do this? Number 1 tip, use an emoji, right? I'm pretty sure I have other videos on my channels talking about why I love emojis so much. Very quickly, think of your email inbox as a wall of text. An emoji will break that up, and it's something that helps you stand out. So use emojis. Don't capitalize your entire subject line either. If you want to capitalize the first word, you can do that. Number 3, tell your audience who they are. If you're marketing to teachers, tell them they're teachers. Tell them that this content that you have in your email is just for teachers, okay? 7 tips teachers have to know before the school year starts, okay? People are opening that email, and that leads me to probably the last tip for subject lines. Numbers work amazing. Not 1, not 5, 10, 15, 20. Don't use those. Use 3, use 7, use 9. 7 is the best number that you can include in a subject line. Don't ask me why. That's just a number that everyone likes to see in a subject line, and it will boost your open rate and your engagement. So those are the tips for your subject lines. Next up, we're going to talk about how to personalize your emails, okay? This goes beyond addressing someone by their first name. Please, please, do not send an email and just say, hey, first name. That does not work anymore. If I see those emails, I immediately stop because I know that it's not a personal email. You just put a personalization token in there to call me by my first name to make me think that I'm special, but they're not, and consumers know that. Do not think that you're customizing an email or personalizing it by using someone's first name. What you can do though is segment your emails, right? Based on what people have done, based on purchases that they've made, specific interests that they've shown on your website. Maybe they've checked out a certain blog. Tailor it like that, okay? That's how you can personalize emails without calling someone by their first name, because it does not work. For example, if you have new people coming into your system, maybe they get a welcome offer, right? If you have customers that have been with you for a long time, they get an exclusive loyalty VIP discount. Call it what you want. Personalize your emails based on actions that people have taken. Don't guess. You don't have to. You have enough data to personalize and segment based off of what you already know. Last point for this section, and I'll try to be quick about this. Make sure your emails look good on phones. That's where a lot of people are viewing emails now. Probably over 65% of people view emails on their phones. Make sure that it looks good on a mobile device before you hit send. I am the world's worst at this sometimes. I just make it look good on a desktop, and then when I look at it on a phone, it looks terrible. Things are cut off. They can't read my subject line. A lot of people are viewing emails from their phones. So please, make sure that your emails look good off of a mobile device too before you hit send. Don't cram too much. Use bullet points so people can scan People love that. People love seeing bullet points in an email where they can scan through and they don't have to focus on reading the entire thing. So that brings us to big point number 2. What are strategies that small businesses are using right now for marketing emails that are producing results? What are things you can do? Number 1, we mentioned this earlier, segment your list. Segment based on what people do. Segment based on purchase history, engagement level, demographic information. Segment on things like that. It increases the likelihood that those emails are going to resonate with people and drive actual actions. Again, examples that you can use: create segments for new subscribers, loyal customers, inactive users. Tailor those messages, right, to fit exactly what those people need. New subscribers might receive a welcome series. Loyal customers get exclusive offers. Inactive customers can get re-engagement campaigns designed to reignite their interest in you or your brand. By doing this, you're going to make sure that your marketing emails are personalized, but they're also timely, right? And it's going to increase engagement and hopefully sales through your emails. Second point here, automate your email campaigns. Technically, my professional title is marketing automation specialist. So this is what I do, okay? Automate your marketing emails. Set things up where they're automatically going, they're automatically triggering without you having to do anything. There are a lot of tools out there. MailChimp, Constant Contact, HubSpot. HubSpot's the best, okay? HubSpot's the best email sending platform ever. Those platforms make it easier to create workflows. You can do that based on actions, based on dates, right? Maybe someone's membership is going to renew in 2 weeks. Boom. Set them up for an automated email, right? Maybe it's someone's 1-year anniversary with your company, right? 1 year to the date from the first time they purchased something. Send them an email. Make it special. Say, hey, thanks for being a customer for 1 year. Here's a coupon for that. Stuff like that works. Automation also lets you send personalized emails at scales, right? Making sure that you maintain that human touch, and it doesn't require a ton of manual effort, right? Set up your automated campaigns. You enhance your email strategy by doing this, but you also ensure that you're constantly engaging, right? Therefore, you have stronger relationships, you drive more conversions because you're constantly staying in touch. Last point on this one, use your analytics to grow your customer base, okay? Most email marketing platforms offer analytics like open rate, click-through rate, conversion rate. Analyze this data. It's there, right? You can learn a lot from it. For example, if you notice a higher open rate for emails with certain subject lines, replicate that. Do that again. That means something worked, something went right. Capitalize on that. Don't do it forever, but analytics like that can help you. It can also help you identify segments based on what people are doing in your emails, right? Maybe they really love this type, but they don't love this. Ultimately, this boosts your engagement and it increases your sales, which again is the whole goal of all of this. Which brings us to our final point in this video. How do you really increase sales through emails? I think there are 3 main ways that we can do this. The first thing, encourage customer engagement. It's key, right, to increasing your sales through email. One effective way to achieve this is by incorporating interactive elements in your emails. For instance, you can include polls, surveys, clickable images that invite readers to participate in certain things. Always provide clear CTAs in your emails that guide your subscribers on what to do next, whether it's making a purchase, reading a blog, joining a webinar. And the cool thing is, you make the CTA. If you want them to go somewhere, make it go there. I have always been a huge believer in what's the goal of this email? Don't let any clickable element go anywhere else. If you only want them to view a blog page, don't have the email header go to the homepage of your website. Do you want them to go there? Is it that important if they go there? If not, why are you including a link to it? If you want them to go to a blog, make them go to the blog. All these elements you can control, you can put what you want right there. So make sure that your CTAs are what you want because you can design that. Second thing you could do, offer exclusive discounts. Obviously, this is a proven strategy to boost sales. People love when they feel like they're getting a special deal, right? I don't know how many times I've heard someone say, I had to buy it. Why? Because it was on sale, right? I got a coupon in my email for 30% off, and I just had to use it because the coupon was expiring in 2 days. Stuff like that works because we're all consumers. We all want to feel special. I do the same thing, right? If I get an email offer for 35% off, I may not have visited your store in 2 weeks. I'm going to now, though, because now I have the opportunity to get something for a cheaper price. An example here, you could send a discount code to people who abandon their carts. You could offer a special deal to customers based on their loyalty, their anniversary of joining your list, like I mentioned earlier. You can provide value through these exclusive discounts, and this is going to drive sales and help your business grow. And the last point, people love to hear what everyone else has to say about you. So highlight customer testimonials. Highlight those in your email campaigns. It can boost your credibility and it will drive sales. They serve as social proof, right? It reassures potential customers about the quality and the reliability of your products or your services. We all want to know what other people think. So if you include a bunch of testimonials about so-and-so said this about this service and they really liked it, I'm more likely to go through with it now because I know that this person over here likes it too, and this person over here likes it too. We do a lot more searching through reviews than we used to. Now, reviews are one of the number one selling tools. So if you have those good reviews, put them out there. Show people, hey, people have reviewed my product, they've reviewed my service, and they really like it, and I think that you will too. Now, I think if you follow the strategies that we've outlined in this video today, you can develop a huge marketing email campaign, and it's going to boost your engagement. It's going to drive sales for your small business. The key to boosting engagement and driving sales is you got to understand your audience. First off, you have to personalize your content, and you have to continuously optimize based on what you're seeing in your analytics. Don't set something up and just think, I'm good for the next 6 months. These things constantly change. What we view in email constantly changes, so you need to stay on top of it, right? Always review your data, always make sure that you understand and segment your list, okay? So those are the tips. Those are how you can turn customers who are just looking at your emails into sales and convert, show actual numbers, actual conversion rates through your marketing emails. And again, email marketing is probably the cheapest form of marketing, so take advantage of it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed the tips. If you do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.